Now to another breaking story this hour, and a pioneering European Space Agency satellite has finally fallen back to Earth. The second Earth remote sensing satellite, described as one of the grandfathers of Earth observation, has been gradually descending since it stopped operating back in 2011. According to the agency, the satellite re-entered the Earth's atmosphere over the North Pacific Ocean between Alaska and Hawaii. Well, we can speak to Mintoo Albani, who works in the ESA's Earth Observation Ground Segment Department. That's quite the title. Welcome to BBC News, Mr. Albani. So, a successful re-entry for this satellite. How significant is that?
Well, this is a welcome and good evening, everyone. Now, this is a very significant result for us because, the ERS mission is one of the first missions that we have launched at the agency, and is basically a trace laser mission. It's the most sophisticated satellite that was ever built and launched by Europe at that time in 1995. And the satellite has provided a wealth of data which have paved the way for the way we look and we observe Earth observation today.
Okay.
Today, this re-entry is a great success because in 2011, the satellite was still functioning very well. Originally, the satellite has to last and had to have a lifetime of 3 years, whilst now it operated for 16 years. After 16 years of operation, it was still working perfectly, but the agency decided to stop the satellite, stop the operations to mitigate the proliferation of space debris.
Okay.
Then the satellite was
Okay, I just wanted to break
down
down what you were saying a little bit. What exactly then has the satellite been finding out? What's it been discovering about space?
Well, satellite has been discovering many things. It's basically provided us with a wealth of data which has allowed us to understand how our planet works, and basically what is the temperature of our oceans and how this temperature is changing, what is the land cover, how the land cover is changing. It has allowed to monitor the chemistry of our atmosphere, the ice caps, and to see that ice caps are reducing. So basically, it gave us a new insight on our planet, which are still widely used today.
And one of the concerns, Mr. Albani, is about space junk as well. We've talked about it a lot on the context, debris that remains in space. So there was a lot riding on this satellite's re-entry, because if it had not come back, that could have been an even bigger kind of problem.
Yes, exactly. This is a major problem today, as the orbits where our Earth observation satellites are operating are starting to be very crowded because it's plenty of debris over there. So that's why in 2011 we decided to deorbit the satellite, so to lower the orbit of the satellite, so that it was more difficult for it to have to go in fragmentation and have incident with other satellites.
Okay.
So there are many activities that are ongoing at the agency for this.
Okay, Mintoo Albani, thank you very much for taking us through that story.